The second step in learning to love well, if you take this journey into the major leagues of engaging with people who are different than you, will be something that is oh so important. It's a skill that I think is highly undervalued in our society. It's something that we don't even think of as a skill, something we don't think of to get better at, but it's something that I see us getting increasingly worse at, and something that concerns me because this act, this ability, is central to being able to connect with anyone and to be able to love well, to engage well, to create the world that we all want. And this skill is simply this. It's the ability to truly listen. You see, because I think all of us know that you can be in proximity with someone, you can take that first step. Maybe you do this every night at the dinner table, you get into proximity with people, but you are not emotionally engaged with them. You are not in your head space, you are not there. Your body might be there, but mentally you are anywhere else. And listening to me is so important because listening in and of itself is an act of love. Because I like to create simple definitions for things because I'm just not that smart of a person. I like to break things down to things that even I can understand. And to me, the most basic definition of love is simply you first, not me. You first, not me. I desire to live a life that says you first, not me. Love is putting the good of others before yourself, often at expense to yourself. And listening is an act of saying you first, not me, that I'm going to give you my attention when I would rather be running my mind in a million different directions. You see, I think one of the greatest gifts that we can give people is our full attention in a world where there are a million things vying for our attention, trying to distract us, trying to place us in any other moment besides the one that we're actually in. Because you can be sitting across the table from someone, but mentally you can be in the land of the vlogger that you're watching on your phone. You can be in the land of your friends who are on vacation while you're scrolling through your Instagram. You can be in any other world, but the greatest gift you can give someone is your full, undivided attention to be in the room with them, right across from them. If you're to love well, it requires giving someone your full attention. There's a verse in the book of James that I think really well illustrates what it looks like to love well, to engage with people who are different than you, and what it means to listen. And it says this: "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." And I think the way he's paired all these things together is so important, because the more you begin engaging with people who are different than you, the more you're going to begin coming across people with whom you disagree. If you're truly loving across the lines, you're going to be in spaces where people just drive you crazy and they have these opinions and thoughts that are completely contradictory to yours. And your first reaction is to be quick to speak, slow to listen, and quick to become angry. You see, because so often when we engage with people who are different than us, before they're even done talking, we're thinking of our response, we're proving them wrong before they've even finished their sentence. We're getting upset at what they said before we've even heard their full thought. But I want to give you this idea for listening well that I think can completely change the way that you listen and completely change the way that you interact with people who are different than you. Then when it comes to engaging with people who are different than us, when it comes to truly listening, we need to adopt a mindset of curiosity over criticism. Curiosity over criticism. Because the first thing you're going to want to do when you engage with someone who's different than you is be critical of what they're saying, because what they're saying makes no sense and they're wrong, and you need to remind them of that because that's just your God-given job, apparently. But if we are to love well, if we are to listen well, we need to adopt curiosity over criticism. What if every time you encountered someone who you just, I do not understand, you realized and when you say, I don't understand how this person could think this, I don't understand this person at all, I don't understand how they could believe this, I don't understand. Well, if you don't understand, you have an opportunity to learn something. I'm not saying they're right, but you have something to learn about them, about people, about how people work. And understanding how other people work, how they think, it allows us to truly engage with people in a deeper and better way.